Yeah, it ended up being an art forgery double feature with the American Friend. Hello. I mostly upcycle clothing, but I thought it might be an interesting challenge to attempt a shoe upcycle. Seemed a little daunting, like I would need a lot of know-how and tools. But then I thought, like, I painted on them before and things like that, they're a little low stakes. But I was like, what if I get some insulation foam? I've seen a lot of people last few years upcycle home decor with that. And I was like, I wonder if that would work on a shoe. So today we're going to see if we can upcycle a shoe with some insulation foam. So let's see what ingredients we need. I'm going to try this on some sandals, a little bit of a chunky heel to start, and then this pair of boots, also with a semi-chunky heel. And I'm going to use some black insulation foam. You could also try other colors, but since these are black boots, I'm going to go with black. And then some gloves, very important. Do not get this on your hands. Let's do this, let's just say, let's do this in a well-ventilated area. Probably outside would be best, but I'm going to do it in my kitchen. All right, let's read the instructions. So I think I have to shake this for 10 years. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Where are the instructions? Firmly screw straw. Oh my god. Ensure straw is fully seated on the valve stem. So I'm screwing this in first. Okay. Press and release the trigger. I know, I've got to shake this up. It's just mostly talking about screwing this thing on. Okay, the first thing, firmly screw straw onto valve. Okay, it's basically like this. Press and release, trigger slowly. But you need to shake it before that. It says shake can and dispense then. Okay. I thought I was supposed to shake it first. Okay, here we go. Finally, Jesus. Halfway down. Shake vigorously. Minimum 60 seconds. Then firmly screw straw assembly onto valve. So we're going to shake this for about a minute. And then screw on straw. And it looks like this straw is like, you know how to say, jammed up with plastic. So do I have to like bite off the end like a cigar? Or do I cut it? You get a syringe. Wait. Can I like see if it also want to break it? Okay, whatever. We'll just see when we get there. Have fun editing this one out. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to sexualize. Okay. We'll see. We'll do a tester. All right. So carefully. Okay. I just don't want it to pop or click. And okay, that feels right. No. Now I'm just going to wipe down the heel of the shoe because I will be spraying just around I don't know if I'll be spraying here. We'll see how it goes, but I'll just be spraying pretty much around the outside here. And I just want to wipe that down just to make sure I get a clean base. It's so weird to like thinking about how you do things when you have to give instructions. You're like, well, I just do this and and I'm going to remove this sticker here, and that's okay. While I'm at it, I'll go ahead and clean the boots. Okay, I am using this lid of a plastic container, obviously rather than any kind of surface that I care about. And I would say get a plastic bag. You could do that, but I kind of like this because, well, first of all, if I need to move this, I can, and it's smooth. Because when we spray, you'll want the heel section to be, you want that to be flat so you can still walk on it, basically. So that way when it dries, it's drying flat on the bottom. This is something that might make more sense later. This is also very important. This will stick to your skin. It will take a week to come off. It's no joke. I thought like, you know, but not me. It won't happen to me. I completely did. So, I might start with the boot. It is difficult to manipulate this. It has a mind of its own. Sometimes it'll just sputter out liquid, and then sometimes it'll really like give you a nice big puff of foam. And sometimes when you try to smooth it out, it will give it it'll dry a little glossier. Anyways, so it's just kind of make peace with the amorphous nature of it. I'm just gonna go in and see what happens and try to be fearless. And it has a mind of its own, and it might just explode over the edge. I mean, you know, you can never tell. So, and it just sticks right on there. And I'm gonna do a light touch because it really puffs up quite a bit. What's the opposite of trigger happy? I'm trigger sad.
Trigger shy?
I'm trigger, yeah, gun shy. Sorry to keep talking about guns. I'm trigger. I mean, I'm usually this timid anyway with this kind of stuff, but like on camera, I'm like, don't fuck up. Everyone will be disappointed in you. I think I just am being too timid, but then I just don't want it to be like, yeah, like that's a pretty big. Ooh. I mean, I don't mind a chunky boy, but I'm just like, wait. Okay, I'm checking my gloves. It doesn't look like there's anything on there, so I'm gonna grab the other boot carefully. And I'm going to do the same thing on this heel. Yeah, I do remember now that it kind of does that. It kind of just like air pushes through it, and then it kind of just, yeah. I'm sure if you're like really going for it, like insulation wise, you're just spraying with like gusto, you know?
You're not decorating.
You're not like, oh, I can't get the, yeah. I'm also acting like no one's ever like, okay, guys, I know you've never thought of using insulation or whatever. Like I'm the first person, you know. I'm like, well, here's how you do it, and people are like, I know, Grandma.
All the Gen Zers are like, yeah, we all have the stone mirror.
Yeah, I was doing that at birth, basically. You know, Biddy. When it cures, if it, I don't know, just looks wrong or bad, I think I don't know if you'd be able to just like pop it off in any way because it's pretty stuck on there. But I think you would be able to like shave it away and kind of chip away at it if you want to kind of, okay, I want to redo this little corner. So, you know, carefully with a utility knife, I think you would be able to manipulate it in that way. So, but yeah, I can't really speak to how it will hold up long term. But since it's insulation and let's just say it's probably just toxic plastic, I do think that I don't know how easy it'd be to clean because there will be a lot of crevices. So I can't speak to longevity in that way. But you know, if you have a photo shoot, a special event, or I don't know, I think it could be kind of interesting. I don't know, we're exploring ideas. All right. I'm gonna clean off the nozzle bit and get another surface and then do the sandals. Now I'm going to try the heel of the sandal. It's a little bit chunkier, so I'll probably have to do a little bit of a light touch. I'm not sure I'm going to do the inside because there might be enough going on. And this time I'm going to try it on a piece of cardboard, basically a collapsed box. And this is a mailer that's actually like a biodegradable, you know, thing, but you know, some sort of, I just wanted some sort of piece of plastic so it could be a garbage bag. All right, and we'll see how that works. Hopefully it won't, actually I didn't think about that. It might rip away. Since I'm not positive about this biodegradable bag tearing, I might put it on top of an old Ziploc bag. Sorry, I'm bringing out all the plastics. So, but yeah, you could also use the top of a, like, what is it? A yogurt lid. That's a good idea. I'm fresh out of yogurt. So I've applied the foam. I have wiped off the nozzle as best I can in case I can use it again. They're already starting to grow and change. I'm liking this little protuberance here. And it takes minimum 8 hours for them to cure. So I'm going to leave them overnight and then we'll see what they turn into tomorrow. They dried overnight. They look gorgeous. I'm so excited. There's lots of little little bits and bobs poking out. This sandal, where I didn't put the foam on the inside, I think that's interesting. It kind of looks like it's some sort of rock formation. On the boots, I did put foam underneath. That also looks gorgeous. And this I put on the hard plastic. I think that is a little bit flatter. The sandals I put on a Ziploc bag just to see how that would turn out. It did take a little bit just to peel it off of there, and it did seem to leak just a little bit, so you can just get a utility knife and kind of flatten that out. So I think these are perfection. I love this rework. It comes out different every time, for better or worse. So it's unpredictable. It's pretty inexpensive, so that's always good. So if you got a pair of boots or shoes that just need a little zhuzh, you know, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's a little arduous as you're doing it. You kind of have to hold your breath as you're doing it, but then it turns out like this, like a piece of art, like H.R. Giger or something, kind of scary, sexy. So the boots turned out pretty symmetrical, but then these sandals, let me show you. They're a little different. I don't know if you can see. And, you know, at first I was like, well, I don't know, should I kind of, you know, put a little more whatever in there? But I'm like, no, it looks great. Asymmetrical, amorphous. So I think this is one for the books. See ya. Oh wait, yeah, is there shit on this? Or maybe we're high out of our minds, so we can't tell, right? It seems pretty good to me. See ya in the AM. What? Maybe even anal beads was a thing. Sorry, I've said anal beads 50 times. So once you've seen that you've, I was going to say fill in every crack. I'll just throw the boots. Again, I could prep all this beforehand, and do I know?